World Cup, the most attractive football tournament on the planet. It's been established for 90 years and celebrated every 4 years in summer from June to July. However, World Cup history has been rewritten by Qatar, the host country of the 22nd World Cup, which will be held for the first time in winter. The reason is because the temperature in this Gulf country is too high in the summer months, leading to the postponement to winter to ensure the health of players and fans. In addition to holding World Cup in winter, this country also has a lot of interesting and attractive things. Let's find out with Knowledge Storm. One of the world's richest countries. According to statistical reports of the World Bank, Qatar is still one of the richest countries in the world, with a per capita income of more than $62,000 per year, despite the general recession due to the pandemic. With a huge total income, this Gulf country has continuously been in the rank of the richest countries for many years in a row. The secret to Qatar's wealth is oil. Lots of oil. Oil reserves in Qatar account for about 1.5% of the world's total amount, with an estimated 25 billion barrels. The developed economy is one of the reasons why Qatar was successfully chosen to host the World Cup. Qatar didn't hesitate to spend mountains of money to build a new system of state-of-the-art stadiums to serve the most attractive matches on the planet for the next World Cup 2022. Supercars and yachts anywhere. Qatar's wealth is a testament to the power of oil. If you think that owning cars from brands like Mercedes, BMW, or Audi can speak for your wealth, you'll definitely think again when coming to Qatar. Here in Qatar, if you want to show your class and wealth, not to mention yachts or private jets, you must at least own some limited edition supercars of famous car manufacturers. If you can't buy it in time, you will probably buy a normal mid-range supercar and then gold inlay it. A country without Sundays. Unlike the majority of countries in the world that make Sunday a weekend, Qatar's people's holiday falls on Friday and Saturday. Most shops in Qatar are closed on Friday morning for Jummah prayers. In Islamic culture, Jummah is the holiest day of the week when they make special prayers. Fridays are literally considered a holiday, and Muslims place special importance on wearing clean clothes, bathing, and preparing special meals on this day. The country owning the world's biggest Museum of Islamic Art. To see all the luxury of Qatar, you must go to the Museum of Islamic Art. This is the largest Islamic museum in the world, built by a Chinese-American architect, Liu Mingpei. Built on an artificial island on the outskirts of Doha, to go to the museum, you have to cross the bridge with an extremely luxurious design. The museum building is the design of the assembled blocks, which displays 800 works of art and history from 3 continents, showing Islamic culture from the 7th to the 19th centuries. Owning the best shopping centers in the Middle East. Besides its modernity and luxury, Qatar is famous for great commercial and shopping centers. Some places to mention, such as Villaggio Mall, Doha Festival City, Super Regional Mall, Souk Waqif. The most attractive is still the Souk Waqif Ancient Market, Doha's first and central market, and also one of the city's most important art sites. This is a typical Arabic market filled with spices, aromatherapy, lights, colorful carpets. It's exactly what one person would imagine of a Persian market in the fairy tales 1001 Nights, with many interesting and strange things. celebrating festivals all year round. If you're a party and festival lover, then Qatar is the perfect place for you. Festivals in Doha take place all year round, from cultural festivals, international food festivals of Qatar, outdoor food festivals, to diving festivals, kite flying festivals, books, movies. Coming to Qatar, do not miss the seasonal festivals, such as the Spring Festival at Souk Waqif or the Eid al-Fitr Festival in the summer. Luxury hotels with reasonable price. Although Qatar is known as the richest country in the world, luxury hotels in the country are quite affordable. One of these famous hotels is Al Jasra. In addition to the necessary amenities, Al Jasra also have a lovely Turkish spa and a super delicious Moroccan restaurant. Besides, guests can also visit Al Nahada Hotel or Al Murkab Hotel with city views from the rooftop swimming pool. The country with the best airline service in the world. Qatar Airways has been recognized as the best airline service in the world 4 times in 2017, 2019, and 2021 by Skytrax, the world's most prestigious airline rating agency. Using the airline service of Qatar Airways, you will enjoy meals with delicious fresh ingredients and use Wi-Fi during the flight. There are interesting in-flight entertainments or even a luxurious bar. Doha, the world's safest city to travel. Unlike some other unstable Muslim countries, Doha, Qatar's capital, is one of the safest tourist cities in the world. That's because natural disasters are rare here, and Doha's law also prohibits the use of alcohol and drugs. Besides, visitors are amazed by the city of Doha at night. It's like a work of art with many impressive architectural work. The country with a male majority population. Qatar is the young country with a population of 2.8 million and a male majority. Meanwhile, the number of women in this country is just over 735,000. The disparity is attributed to the population explosion in Qatar. The country was built by migrant workers, mostly young men. In particular, female visitors to Qatar must note that they are not allowed to drive or to exercise next to men at some locations in the capital, Doha, and especially when going out, they must be accompanied by men. Country with a large migrant population. According to statistics, the entire population of Qatar is about 2.8 million people, but most of them are immigrants from South Asian countries such as India, Bangladesh, Nepal, and the Philippines. Only 15% of the population here are indigenous. In addition, every year, Qatar tourism also welcomes millions of foreign tourists to visit and explore. With an area of only 11,000 square kilometers, Qatari oasis seems to be very diverse in ethnicity. Country without mountains. Citizens in Qatar don't even have a chance to see a hill in their country. Qatar is located in a quite low area, only about 28 meters above the sea level. However, to compensate for its low terrace, Qatar is widely known for its endless list of high buildings and skyscrapers, such as the Aspire Tower skyscraper of 300 meters in height, which was constructed in 2005 and completed in 2007. Football is a king sport in Qatar. Like many other countries, the people of Qatar especially love football, but they show their love for football in a very special way. Just look at the frequency that football matches take place. At any time of the year, you can find a match of an official tournament at any stadium in Qatar. In particular, the owners of Qatar do not only buy skyscrapers in Europe, but also football clubs with the most expensive players on the planet. For example, recently, Nasser Al-Khelaifi, the president of Paris Saint-Germain club, has successfully recruited Lionel Messi, the highest-paid football star in the world. Therefore, it's easy to understand why Qatar can host the World Cup in 2022, even when the climate conditions in the Middle East are not really ideal for football players. You've just come to some interesting facts about Qatar, a rich country in the Middle East. What do you think about them? Let us know by leaving a comment below. Goodbye for now, and see you in the next videos.